Hey y'all. So, long time no see. I wasn't sure that I was going to come back or what my plan was, but here I am. So, I have missed sharing my process with you guys. I think I was too new at this situation to be sharing it with you guys. So, I got a little discouraged. I did continue stuffing, however, it just wasn't sharing it just it wasn't my top priority at the moment. But I wanted to get, and I had a few things going on in my personal life, so I wanted to film maybe kind of an update video and show you guys where I'm at and show you how I set up March of 2022 this year, because I enjoyed it. It was something, I don't know, I did something a little bit different, so let me know if you like it or not. But all right, again, so I'm Katie. I was here for a couple of months. I was doing cash envelope stuffing videos, and I am planning on coming back and continuing those. And I just wanted to give you a breakdown for March 2022, because it is crazy that it is already March 2022. And 2022 started off crazy for me. So I was in a car accident. That was not my fault. I was okay ultimately, but my car was, car wrecks are a hassle, whether you're hurt or not. Especially if you're hurt, obviously be safe, drive safe. But yeah, it's just, my car was gone for over a month. I had to have a rental car. You have to go back and forth with insurance and try to get everything paid for and blah. So the day after my wreck, I was scheduled for surgery. So I had a outpatient surgery. I was not down, but I wasn't my full self for about a week. I'm fine. Ultimately, I'm fine. So that took a good chunk of my dental and medical fund. I was aware of the surgery. I was prepared for it. However, it's still a big chunk when you have any kind of medical situation. And right after that, I tested positive for COVID. So I had a really long 6 weeks there, right at end of January, beginning of February. So I tested positive on February 1st, and I actually tested negative on February 8th, I believe. My husband did not test negative at all, which is awesome. It's crazy how some people get it, some people don't. Who it touches, it's just very strange. But thankfully he did not get it. So I was quarantined by myself in one section of the house for almost at least 10 days. I think I came out on the 10th day because I was testing negative at that point. But very humbling experience, if that's the right word. You kind of go through every emotion, and you go through all of your stages of grief. That was at least my experience. Thankfully, I did not feel good for just a couple of days, and it was just slight cold symptoms. I have been vaccinated, I have been boosted, so get your shots. You might dislike me for saying that, but I'm gonna say it. And yeah, so I am COVID free. I am still budgeting. I'm still moving forward. And again, I did something a little bit different for March 2022. So I thought maybe I'd come back, give you guys some updates, and show you where I'm at. So this was February. I have always broken my budget down in this format as far as my bullet journal goes. It's not the prettiest. There's, typos. What do you call something? A typo, but in writing. Interesting. And I do a calendar with my bills, and this is something I had done differently for February. I track my groceries and my gas expenses. So I usually just write them down, but this time I put it on a little library card. So I just try to keep it different. And so for the month of March, I decided, so I don't know if you can tell here, but this page is actually cut. So I put 1 through 31 for the days of the month for any special events. My husband and I had our 10-year anniversary, which is crazy, but that's not important here. So what I did was I cut the pages in half, and I broke down. So this is going to be my sinking fund breakdown for the weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then any extra. So this, I can see where my total was for March. And then I have my paycheck breakdowns on the inside. So paycheck 1 and the bills, paycheck 2 and the bills. And then I still have my calendar here with my bills. And what I actually track on this is I track my grocery and gas expenses. I do have another calendar, which I will actually get to in a second, that I track all my expenses. But this is strictly just groceries and gas because I do not use cash for those. And then on the bottom of this page, I have my grocery and gas expenses. So this is for the entire month. I do it on a bi-weekly period, but I figured this will be all for March. So that is how my bullet journal was looking for the month. I also have, I let my inner child come out, and I have Vine stickers all over my bullet journal for this year. So love that. Let me know if anybody gets any of these. All right, so I was going back and forth on trying to find a budget planner that I liked. And a lot of places didn't have stuff in stock. Hobby Lobby kind of frustrated me with what... they just, I feel like their planner, at least my Hobby Lobby's, the planner section is always just like ripped apart and they don't restock very often. So I finally decided that I was just going to, I couldn't find anything that I loved that was already pre-made. So I just went ahead and bought separate pieces and made my own. So this is a A5 size, half letter size from Hobby Lobby. It is currently on clearance. They're clearancing out quite a few things, so I believe it was $9.99. Don't quote me on that. And then every store is going to be different. But this did come with inserts that I did not use. However, I did decide to use the 2 pages that were the year breakdown. So I have 2022 and 2023. I'm not going to go full into this. I just wanted to kind of show you. So I did, I have dividers that I got off Amazon. Again, if you just search A5 dividers on Amazon or Etsy, you will find many options. So on my first divider, I have my month view. Now this is where I calculate all my expenses. So this is going to be anything that comes out of my debit card, not just groceries and gas. And I have the full year. These inserts are for Scribbles That Matter on Etsy. If you'd like a link, let me know and I'll be happy to share it. Next, I have my groceries and gas breakdown as well that I showed you in the bullet planner. I don't always track those in my bullet journal, so I do track these here, and I track these on the bi-weekly basis instead of a monthly basis. So, and then I have my Checkbook Registry. This is kind of old school. I know that us budgeters do break down every expense, but I wanted it, I want every expense. So, and then what I had done previously is once I'm done with the bi-weekly period, I did do the highlighter method. So maybe we'll go into that another date. The next is going to be monthly budget pages. I haven't fully gotten into these yet, and I'm probably going to do these on a bi-weekly period. These are from Dear Planner on Etsy. So monthly breakdowns, and I like that this has the estimate and the actual because, I feel like a lot of them don't anymore, but that's just me. So, and then our next section is going to be a weekly breakdown. I don't know that I'm going to do these every week because I have always used my bullet journal for my weekly checklist, but these are also from Dear Planner, so I thought I'd try it out. I also have some daily task lists and weekly task lists, which I have not used yet at this point. And then here is my monthly bill breakdown. So this is just checking off what bills have been paid for March already. And this is just in one spot. I do have it written down in quite a few places. And then this is also from Scribbles That Matter, or is that right? Scribbles That Matter. If that's not right, I will put it somewhere, but I'm pretty sure that's right. And this is a monthly habit tracker that I have not gotten to yet. So that is what I have so far. So I've only been using this for a couple of weeks. Again, I just wanted to kind of build my own and see what I really needed. But so far, so good. And I figured I would go ahead and mention it because it is... a lot of stuff is currently on clearance at Hobby Lobby. I have not been to Michael's, so I can't speak on them. But again, Hobby Lobby's clearing out. I imagine bringing in new spring stuff. So if you are interested, they have the A5 size as well as the... Oh, I just hit my camera. I'm so sorry. As well as the personal size. So this is actually from Amazon. This is one of my cash envelope binders. But they do have a couple of these on clearance as well. So I hope that I'll be back with you guys. I hope that I will come back and do a couple more videos, and I appreciate you giving me the time to do a couple updates. I always said before, if you're new here, again, my name is Katie. I hope you're new because I am. And hopefully we can keep each other accountable and start moving along. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.